We're out here in Hanford for the Hanford season opener. We got the Triton out here once again. Welcome back to Mid-Pack Mania. If you saw, we just picked up this new Triton and ran it in Lakeport a few weeks back. That's the last episode that was uploaded of our racing, and it did really good. We went out there. We 4 of us went out. We qualified 1, 2, 3. We all won our heat races and then finished 1, 2, 3 in the main event. So it was a really good day. This has not been on this track yet, so we're going to see how it actually holds up. We've got the championship pure stock motor on. There's a few rule changes this year. We had to go and change some things, so not exactly sure how it's going to run, but regardless, we're out here, first race of the season, going to see how it does here in our here in the pits with our buddy Ricky, Daniel, Joey, basically all of our teammates. We're all in the same class. We're going to go out and try to have a good showing and try to start the season off strong, hopefully snag a podium, but we'll see how it goes. There's a lot of changes. There's tire change, engine change. It's a new cart that hasn't been on here. A lot of different things. So hoping for the best, but hoping to keep it in one piece and we can put it back in the truck to end the day and come back here in a few weeks. Well, we finished up qualifying. I didn't get footage of it, but it doesn't really matter. There's only 8 of us today, maybe 9. We qualified 4th, so we'll be starting front row outside next to our buddy Nick. He was in the last Lakeport video, the one that we drove up there with. Try to hold on a second, maybe get a heat race win. Set us up for the main event. It's 5 o'clock. We're about to start our heat race, then do main events, and hopefully get out of here about 7 or 8 o'clock and have an early day. So the cart, that Triton handles so well. It's drives wherever I want it to drive, and I'm really happy with it. So hopefully we have a good heat race, nothing goes wrong, and we can set ourselves up good for, even though it's a small class, set ourselves up good for the main event. So, unfortunate into that heat race. We were running second right there with my buddy Nick, and the motor just cuts out and dies. And we didn't really know what happened. I tried, first I thought it was the throttle. I tried to hand throttle it, wasn't working. When we come back, me and my buddy Wesley tear into it and find out that one of the gaskets in the carburetor was leaking. So it was pulling dirt past the filter, and when we pulled the bowl off of the carb, and there was dirt in there, so it got all clogged up. So we went through, cleaned it all, put new lines on it, put new gasket, hopefully it'll hold together for the main. We're going to be coming from the back, have to put in some work, but it should be fun. As long as everybody keeps it straight, we don't get tangled up in anything, we can load it back up in one piece, we'll be happy. So main event coming up. This is a cool new format here for Hanford, going qualifying heat race, main event. And yeah, hoping for a top 5 would be nice. A podium would be even nicer, but I'll just be happy if we can finish the whole race in one piece. rough day and everything not going our way, almost blowing up in the heat race. It ended up being a carburetor problem. We got everything fixed. Shout out once again to Wesley Spencer. He did this. If you guys watched during the barn season, we blew up a motor and he didn't let me leave. We did a whole engine swap, ended up having a good run, and once again came over, we got everything fixed, and we go home with second place, some money. So we're 2 for 2 hitting podiums in the new Triton. And yeah, starting in the back, I was like, I'm gonna have to drive it from the green flag on. And it was a good race. I'm very excited. I'm tired, but it was a fun little battle right there for second and third. I finally got clear, but every time I'd go in the corner, I would hear him right behind me. My buddy Daniel finished third. Shout out to him. Shout out to Edwin, and my buddy Nick, the one from the Lakeport video, goes on to win it. I just got hung up too long trying to get second, so where he kind of drove away, and then I just ran out of time from there. But regardless, starting the season with second after winning the championship. Champ had to show up and drive through the field clean, come away with a podium, but we did it. Hanford's first race, it was a good showing. It didn't start great, but yeah, shout out to everybody that helped. Shout out Ricky, Daniel, Joey, Nick, Tom, my mom, everybody that has a part in this. And it was a good, as I said, a good start to the season. We had to make a lot of gearing changes, carburetor changes and whatnot, but that's the same motor that we ran last year too. It's just, that Kart is so fast. So anyway, that's all for this episode. Until next time, thanks for checking out Mid-Pack Mania. Like, comment, subscribe. If you're not subscribed already, I know a lot of you guys watch and you're not subscribed. It pops up. It just helps out the channel a lot. The more people comment, like, and subscribe, it shows it to more people. So do me a favor, hit those, and we'll be back here in a few weeks for the second race of the season.